What's up, my good people? I'm back again. I'm back again. Come on now. I don't know what that was, but I felt good about it. Anyway, it's your girl, Toya Forbes, with Real Talks with Toya. Hey, here I go. Here I be. Listen, this is my last video for the month. I am to bring you a video on the 1st, on the 11th, and on the 21st. And today is the 21st. So here's my little two piece, my little nugget, my little wisdom for you. So listen, I was actually watching, I was viewing and scrolling on Instagram. I had a person inbox me and asked me for some information. And I'm like, oh, I see this story. I'm just looking at a couple stories. And I see one of my homegirl stories go across. I'm like, oh, let me see what she's doing. And she was actually watching Relationship Goals by Transformation Church, Pastor Michael Todd, and she was viewing the old message that he did back in the day when he blew up. And I was like, I ain't seen this in a minute, so I was listening to it a little bit. But literally, when I watched it, it made me want to inbox her, and I felt like God said, talk to her about her purpose. And so today, that's what I'm going to talk to y'all about. All my singles out there. And it's crazy because I did a message in September and I did two different topics. One was on how to get multiple streams of income. The other topic was to single and fulfilled. Even though I am married, yes, I am married 4 years, but I know what it is like to be single. Come on now. I've been single too. And it's crazy in this time of my singleness before I got married to my husband now, because I was married prior to that and got a divorce and became single. But one thing that I did differently in this time being single is really get to know who I am, who Toya is, and to seek God about what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I was a wife and I was a mother and I got caught up in those titles, but I didn't really identify who is Toya. So in that time of me being single for 6 years before I got married to my husband now, I got to figure that out. And I prayed and I fasted. Come on now. And I asked God, Lord, what am I supposed to be doing? And it's crazy. I went to college and got 3 degrees in something completely opposite of what I'm doing now, which is entertainment, which is ministry. So, and this is the most I've been fulfilled in my entire life. I have so much joy and peace because I'm finally in purpose. And yes, I love my husband. Yes, I love my children. But it's nothing like fulfilling my God-ordained assignment, which is me being in purpose. So I want to tell all my singles out there that are waiting for your spouse, I understand that you're waiting and you want that your special person, but more than that, it's nothing like you being in purpose and fulfilling what God has called you to do on this earth. So I would definitely encourage you in this season of your singleness to pray and fast, to seek God for vision, for your purpose, and begin to operate in it, begin to do it. If you need help, God will send those people along your path to help you. There's books you can read about what you are, what God reveals to you that you're supposed to be doing. There's videos, there's tapes, all kind of things, resources that are right under your fingertips for you to be able to do what you're called to do and do it well. And you're going to be happy that you did it, because just because you're single does not mean that you're unhappy. Just because you're married don't mean you're happy. So don't let that stuff fool you. A lot of times people have married people they shouldn't have been with, and I can contest to that, because the first marriage, he's a great guy. You know, he's my baby daddy, he's my kid's father, but he's not the person I should have married. And we have completely different calls on our life. If I'd have known who I was back then, I probably wouldn't have even got with him, right? Because it doesn't line up to what I'm doing. So it's nothing like the two becoming one, and you guys are lining up for kingdom purpose and purpose on what you called to do. So it's a no-brainer for me to have a business with my husband. We're both entertainers. So Forbes Entertainment. There's no-brainer for my husband to be a dancer and me to help with Forbes Dance. There's a no-brainer for me to be in Forbes Ministry and to assist and help him with that vision, because we're both ministers. So it makes doing life a lot easier with a person that I have in common, that goes along with what I know I'm called to do and my purpose. It's not a fight or a tug of war. I get the support. I get the encouragement, and he gets the support. He gets the encouragement because we both understand what it takes to be an entertainer. We both understand what it takes to be an entrepreneur. We both understand what it takes to be in ministry. And he knows how to cover me and fast and pray. And I know how to help him with business deals and business contracts because this is what we do. So it makes life a whole lot more pleasant and easier and enjoyable when you know who you are and your purpose, so that you can align yourself and be with the right person, and do purpose with them. What happens is, just because Christians marry other Christians, they think, oh, he's a man of God, that, yeah, it's going to work. That's not necessarily true, because if that's the case, the divorce rate wouldn't be as high as it is with the regular folk, right? So that's incorrect. We definitely have to be equally yoked, not just in our faith, but in our beliefs and in what we're called to do, so that we can be that team and be that couple and that family that goes out and represent God to those people that we're called to in that particular mountain or that particular arena that you're called to, whether that's medical, government, entertainment for me, education, what have you. So I just want to leave that with you. I hope that is encouraging. I hope that blesses you. I hope that gives you a different perspective of why it's so important for you to be in purpose and be single and fulfilled now, so that when you get married, baby, you're married and fulfilled. Hey, come on now. Anywho, I'm your girl, Toya Forbes, Real Talks with Toya. Peace. I see you in November.